Right, on DBC, there's your boy, the Coach Show live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. Okay, guys, I saw this on the Atari and Range channel, and I kind of wanted to talk about it myself. And then I saw Ava Mahari talking about pieces of this video that I wanted to talk about. Ashante Smith, she was just a security guard that she was actually terminated because she defended herself. Now, I don't understand. Why would she, lose her job if she was defending herself, from a hostile attack? See, I don't get that. I mean, is there a reason behind that? Is that something they're not telling us? Because, this woman, she was on her break, and she was, harassed by, legions of these folks at Capitol Hill. Legions. They immediately start shouting, Black Lives Matter at her and calling her all kind of racial slurs, okay? So she's trying to avoid the chaos, and these people, they surround her, and then this woman here who got the bloody nose, she took her phone, and she was also assaulted. Ashante Smith was assaulted. Okay, so what is she supposed to do? You assault somebody and you don't think that they're gonna, they ain't gonna hit you back? No. And there are a couple of y'all, your days on my channel are pretty much numbered, okay? So please don't come on here talking about, oh man, well, if it was this person or this nationality or this culture or this race, it would have been like, I'm not even trying to hear that, okay? I'm just going to block you, okay? I'm not even finna entertain some of you dudes. I'm not finna entertain y'all, okay? This black woman was assaulted, okay? She was assaulted, and she defended herself. She was assaulted, and she defended herself, okay? I don't see, what the problem is with that. It's the same thing. I remember that the bus driver, it was a bus driver sitting on the bus, and he got spit on. And so he punched her, he knocked the guy out. Where is it acceptable? And I thought that this was, stand your ground. I thought that America, we can stand our ground, we can defend ourselves. I thought that, this is what it is. But these rules, to me, I just feel like that some of these laws and rules don't apply to us. It just don't apply to us. Just don't. It just don't. I mean, how does all going down? Donald Trump is a very dangerous man, okay? You know that this guy can weaponize millions of his supporters. If he really wanted to, he could. He could weaponize these people. I mean, he did it at Capitol Hill. He did it at Capitol Hill. If Donald Trump really wanted to turn, he could. Because, it almost feel like, he was going towards being a dictator. And, if Donald Trump just wanted to say, okay, y'all, let's go ahead. We're going to take every state. We're going to take every state. We're going to take every single state. We're going to go to the state capitol. We're going to overrun it. We're going to take it over. And then we're going to go to the Big Daddy. We're going to go to D.C. We're going to take that over. Do you know millions of people would follow Donald Trump? They would do that. And you know what? Who's going to stop him? Think about it. Who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop? And probably, he had 70-something million people vote for him. I'll say 10 million of those people will probably go into battle and probably die for Donald Trump. Who's going to stop him? I mean, honestly, think about it. If he really wanted to do this, and see, this woman, Ashante Smith, she caught firsthand of what probably could happen. I mean, luckily, man, there was a couple of people there, man, that, that actually saw what was going down, and they I think some of the cops were dragging her out of that crowd, okay, away from those people. But isn't it funny, man, how these people, they can surround this woman, harass her, and the police don't do anything. Matter of fact, there were people up there at Capitol Hill. There were people getting beat up, getting kicked, spit on. And you saw images of police just walking right by. I'm telling you, folks, civil war is about to hit. Okay, it seems like there's about to be a civil war. Seems like this civil war is about to hit home, and folks, I don't know if people are ready and stocked up, man, but man, you better be ready. You better be ready, because what happened to Ashante Smith is very deplorable. It's deplorable, okay? And this is just more of the stuff that's just going on in America for black people. It's never going to be fair to us, but they want us to be fair. Never going to be fair. And it's never going to be to the point where, people will never see us as equals. They're always going to see us as insignificants, servants, that kind of thing. But black people will never be equals. in the eyes of these people that's saying and doing all this crazy stuff. Heck, I probably get a bunch of racist people thumbing this video down now because, I'm saying exactly what it is I need to say. But man, at least on the bright side, Ashante Smith has about $200,000 raised in a GoFundMe account. And that's gonna help her offset some legal fees, Imagine that. But she ought to beat this case. She probably should beat it. And she'll probably be able to sue for a nice settlement because she was assaulted. She was assaulted. And what was she doing? She had to defend herself. Okay, what was she gonna do? Be assaulted and just stand there and just run? And I mean, I think the time of us doing nothing, I just think we tired of it, man. We tired of these police officers, man, stopping us and pulling us over just for stupid reasons, and then they getting a kick out of it. And you can look at their face and tell, man, that, they're getting a kick out of it. Or, we tired of going into darn stores, man. Tired of going into stores. Tired of trying to shop and do stuff, man, without being harassed. Sick and tired of just going out doing normal day-to-day things without, we want to be able to do that without being harassed. That's it. You get sick of it, man. You get sick of it, and it's like the more that this stuff happen, you just you become numb to it because this is what you come to expect from the world when it comes to black people. This is what you expect. This is what you begin to expect. Okay? And it's like, it's getting to the point where it's damn ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They used to make us in school, when I was a kid, they used to make us sing the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we used to have to sing the song. I mean, probably in your school, you probably had to do that too. And coming up in school, I didn't even know that the racism was so thick. It was so bad when I was in school. I didn't even know that I was being racially discriminated against because I thought it was normal. Because I actually just thought it was normal, when I was in school. And as an adult, man, as I look back on those times, I'm like, man, so many things that happened. So many things happened where, I know I was racially discriminated against, and I actually know now. I know. And I just got this feeling it's just never going to be right for black people in America. It's just never going to be right. And people say, well, man, if you're unsatisfied, won't you leave? Well, my ancestors, they helped build this country. Why do I have to leave? How come I just can't have the country that I live in to do the right thing? Why? Why is that so hard to do? Why is that so hard for us to, not want to be racially discriminated against? Why is that hard for y'all, for people to believe, and that's such a problem? No, because if you say nothing, if you say something, oh, man, you just baiting, you race baiting. Well, why? Tell me something. Why is it that, whenever black people call out racism, why do every other non-black always say race baiting? And it's like that's y'all go-to word. Why? Why does it have to be that way? Why do other races have to think they're better than black people? Why? See, folks, I always say that the problem in this country, it's not race. It's not the race of a man, but it's the racism that lives in that man. That's the problem in this country. That's the problem in the country. That's the problem in the country of America. It's not race, it's racism. I say that over and over and over and over. And I think some people be like, man, you talk about it a lot. Because, hey, honestly, I do want to live in a society where, nobody not looking at me or suspect me of doing something because of how I look. I actually do want to live in a society like that. But, in my lifetime, I just don't think that that's going to be possible. I don't think it'll ever be possible. I don't think racism going to die out. It's probably never going to die out because you have the next generation of people that's just instilling that stuff into their kids. That's instilling it into their grandkids. And then, it becomes a way of life. And once that stuff get in you, man, that hatred, and I'm listening, man. Today I'm listening, and I rarely listen to the news. But I'm listening to the news, right? And this nurse was talking about, hey, there are a lot of Trump supporters that's been coming in getting COVID. And I'm like, okay, well, let me listen to this. And, these folks, they're catching COVID. They come into the hospital, and, these people, they don't believe that they actually got it. And so this nurse said, these people, they got so much hatred so much hate and just anger. These people are angry when they come in. And, this nurse was trying to understand why these people so angry. Why the hell are these people so angry? What are they angry for? And she said, a lot of them are angry. She figured it out because they feel that they've been cheated out of the person that they want in president. They've been cheated out of having Donald Trump as a lifetime president. Like crazy, man. Crazy. These people, they last breaths. These people don't believe COVID is real. And they're coming there saying, well, I think I got something else, I think I got something else in my lungs, but I don't think it's COVID. And so these people will sit there, arguing with these nurses. And the last things that they hear is that these people die with all the hatred in them. I'm going to tell you something, man. I'll tell y'all something. That hate will kill you. That hate kill you faster than anything, man. And even doctors tell you, man, that there are people that have a lot of hate in them. Those people don't live long. They don't live as long as a normal person. Because that hate, it eats up the insides of you. It eat it up. It started to eat away at your body like moths, eating away at clothes. Well, I hope this sister get what she need. And y'all, 2021 finna be worse than 2020.